YouTube? It's RSMario here, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Alright, so of course today, Riddler Khu decided he wanted to celebrate the weekend by peppering us with Pokemon and Scarlet and Violet information. So, some pretty interesting leaks here. Got some possible bad news about Sprigatito, depending on how you look at it. We got some news on Waifumons. We got a riddle about involving Tapu Koko. We got some nice little information here. So of course, if you like these videos, you want to continue getting videos from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, and do all that stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting information from me, as well as follow me on Twitter at rsmario.com. I wish I had a website. At twitter.com/rsmario. This way you can like my video tweets and I will shout you out at the end of Fake League Theater. So we don't really have no shout outs today because again y'all ain't doing it. So but yeah, so let's get on into this. Alright, so the Riddler has dropped us some riddles, and of course we're gonna start off with the most important one, Waifumons. So, now in the poll, I voted for Waifumons because I'm a man of culture, unlike those uncultured swines, you know what I'm saying, who voted for all the other stuff. But he did give us a little tidbit about Waifumons. So he said, many are curious about waifus. At least 4 Waifumons exist in Titan. From what I know, one is a fur fetish, which, then there's a plant fetish, which, then one of them is a lowly fetish, which, and a hardcore queen fetish. I'm not sure what that means. But okay, Waifumons are interesting. I'm still very curious as to what a hardcore queen means, because that could mean a couple different things. But he's like, let's go. So he's into the Waifumons too. So then of course next we have he wanted to talk about the Objectmon, which is another one that was in the poll for people to vote on for the next riddle, but that was like the lowest one. Nobody really cared about the Objectmon. So so he said, let's place our attention and sympathy on the least chosen one, the object Pokemon in Titan. Titan is the code name for Scarlet and Violet. So this is a 3-stage riddle, which means it's going to be in 3 different parts. And we'll update 3 times in total to finish the whole game. Trainers could give it a shot. Stage 1. Long time ago, my puppy, oh boy, hopefully he's not talking about Centro, started on a journey in the Titan region. It is said that she caught a cool Pokemon, but no one has ever seen it before. A lot of rumors went viral. Some said she caught a Tapu Koko. To be continued. Stage 2 in 3 days. So we know Tapu Koko is electric fairy type. He's one of the legendary quartet in Sword and Sun and Moon. He's based off of a rooster and a totem pole. So I mean, if he's an object Pokemon, I want to say it's some kind of statue. I mean, because that's the closest thing I can think of, like a European version of a totem pole would be a statue. So maybe it's some kind of statue Pokemon. It could be electric fairy, but I don't know. That's an interesting one. It says, by the way, it's common English riddle, but covered with Pokemon knowledge discussed or disguised. It's super easy if you just got the 3 keywords, though I only wrote 1. The other 2 will be in the other 2 stages. So keywords. I'm not sure about this one. This one sounds like it could be referring to a statue Pokemon. That's what I'm gonna put my bet for right now. Oh boy, I hate these damn riddles, bro. Alright, so then of course the third part to this, we have Sprigatito. So he talked about Sprigatito, and so somebody said, I love you, Mr. Q. Hope you have a great day. Do you know if Sprigatito will be bipedal or quadrupedal? And he says it stands up. And then somebody says, oh no. So that means that he's saying that Sprigatito is going to be bipedal, which is kind of expected. Like we rarely ever get quadrupedal starters anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the last quadruped starter that I can remember off the top of my head was Samurai, I think. Might have been the last one. I think most of them have all been standing up because they've all been based on kind of human attributes. So they've all been kind of, bipedal. It would have been cool if he was quadrupedal, but it looks like he's going to be bipedal. Sorry, folks. Join Team Quaxley. And so, of course, then the last one he's talking about, this one is about the Pokemon that aren't currently available in any of the games at all. So, is there any new Pokemon you're super excited to riddle? Please and thank you. Tons, but you can't riddle all of them. It's a bit over the top. So basically, this one's talking about like the number of Pokemon, which kind of goes to what everyone's been thinking, is that this is going to be kind of like Black and White. Because Generation 5, there was 150 new Pokemon like straight up out the gate. And the only Pokemon you could catch before you beat the game were new Pokemon. Now, I don't know if they're going to do that specifically, but we could be getting around that number of new Pokemon with this game. That's what everybody's been kind of theorizing that. So then the other one was, do you know if all Pokemon that aren't available on the Switch as of now are going to be in SV? So Scarlet and Violet. From what I know, some still don't make it, but game is not finished, so be patient. So essentially, this basically means that all the Pokemon are not going to be in this game, which I can admit is a little, well, I won't say it's troubling, but I mean, technically you're kind of reusing assets. I mean, they've improved the textures and stuff on the Pokemon a little bit, but essentially you are kind of reusing assets. So you could take some of that time to make assets for Pokemon that aren't in the games yet. I mean, I guess that would, hinder balancing the game in some way. But, yeah, again, the game isn't finished. Not to mention, of course, they want incentive to get you to buy the DLC for the game. And so what better incentive to buy the DLC than the last, 60 or so odd Pokemon that aren't left? I could definitely see them doing that. I could definitely see them doing the first DLC for Scarlet and Violet and, I don't know, Gibraltar Island or Morocco or something. Because technically those are areas around Spain, you know what I'm saying? And there have been people who have theorized that we could get like a weird little mini Morocco DLC or Morocco-based DLC because of Spain's connections with Morocco throughout history. But yeah, I mean, what better way to sell that DLC is, oh look, now you get the rest of the Pokemon that got eliminated in Generation 8. So yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty cool. I think this is all pretty cool. I kind of like these kind of smaller riddles. It's not like the big ones. It's more kind of like small ones, like this peppering of information. I kind of dig this. Even though I kind of wish it was a bit more upfront and I didn't have to work my brain to solve riddles, but I guess that makes it fun though, So that's about it for this. So of course, like, comment, subscribe. I will be streaming this weekend. It's just stuff been coming up when I ain't been able to stream, but I am going to be streaming this weekend mainly because Sunday is the Xbox conference for the Game Fest. And I think there is something happening Saturday. If there is something cool happening with Summer Game Fest, I'll stream it. If not, I'm going to be on Overwatch anyway. So that's about it. No shout outs for today because yeah, y'all gotta like my video tweets. If you like my video tweets, you get shouted out. But that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.